everyone. I am your host, Professor Talk, and guess what? It is Wednesday night, and I had something special that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I went and we'll wait till some people actually get in here. But for those of you that are watching me and stuff like this, um, I want to say hi, welcome. Those of you that are watching this after the live stream, we're going to talk about a couple of things. I've got a project that I'm working on. It's taking some time. I am also, getting geared up so that we can get back out on trail, whether it be a long distance trail or just do some section hiking. Going to be doing a lot of hiking this winter, and so what's up, you matter? I'm doing well. But yeah, we're gonna get to doing some hiking, gonna get to go do some camping. So I am working all of this week. So yesterday was my first day. So Monday was I had off. So yesterday was my first day back at work, and I don't get another day off until Monday. So I'm working 6 days straight, which is kind of nice. She didn't work me too hard. But my manager, I asked her, I says, look, I want to start preparing and getting ready for trail. I want to start getting some sort of training regiment down because my host has asked me to kind of help her get prepared to go hiking because she would like to hike a trail one day. And so we're going through some basic training and some basic exercises and stuff like that. And our first one, and because my first stint where we have 2 days off, is going to be an overnight camping. And here's the thing with the overnight camping, though. We're not going to be walking very far. We're going to be walking a good distance, but maybe 5-10 miles, not very far. The next hike that we're going to do, and this will be once she gets some shoes, because she needs to be able to hike some distance in some shoes. So she needs to replace her shoes, which should be happening in the next week or so. And then we can start doing long distance hikes, such as 15 to 45 miles. Because my manager today, she said that she wanted to give me up to 4 days, or excuse me, up to 3 days off in a row, so that I could go out there and do some long distance hiking. Now there is a nice little spur trail that goes to the northern section of the American Discovery Trail. I think it's about 50 miles, maybe 60. I could get it done in 3 days. I could actually, well, if Sam and I did 25 a day for 2 days and got picked up midday, we could probably do that section of trail in about 2.5 days. But what's up, Skeeter? But that's kind of like, if she's going to give me 3 days off, that those are things that I'm going to want to do. Is I'm going to want to get up. I want to get some long distance hiking in, and hopefully, uh, my friend here will be able to go with me as well. So um, now that we're here, what I want to show you guys, and Skeeter, you've heard me bitch about Sam destroying my hammock. So it took me a long time of hiking and replacing gear and getting new gear and going into tents and going into hammocks and getting under quilts and liking this and not liking that and finding stuff. Oh, but this is good except this, but that, and all these other things. And so when it comes to finding a hammock, it is hard to find a really good hammock. There's a couple of reasons why I like this. And so I had this hammock. I bought it. I'd been on trail with it for some time. I was really happy and ecstatic about it. But then I set it up next to Sam when we had my property in Arizona. And hey, if you're looking to go off grid, you should go over and check out Stephanie at openairproperties.net. It's owner finance. She works in 3 separate states. um, uh, uh, Arizona, Colorado, and Arkansas. I actually bought some land from her in Arizona, and that's one of my favorite places to look. And even Skeeter, he's one of my neighbors, so he can tell you all about Arizona. But if you're looking to go off grid and be near hiking trails, then go check out Stephanie at openairproperties.net. I use her, I recommend her, and I think that when you can find people who will give you owner finance anywhere. but so therefore it boils down to content of character, and she's great. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that too much. What we're going to get into is we're going to get into this hammock. Okay, so I got it here, and this is its actual carrying case. It's about 4.5 pounds. Would you like to feel it? That's my sleep system. 4.5. It's like 4.46 or something like that. But this right here, Shanty Life Outfitters. Now, the reason why I chose these guys, the reason why I like these guys, is because they come from my neck of the woods, which is the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of old growth, and sometimes, you know, trees, especially with old growth, they could be, to find a good one as big around as they are, you need longer straps. Longer straps are important, and durable straps. And so this was made by a company that is based out of the Pacific Northwest, and they understand all of the different obstacles that you're going to run into when you have when you try and do hammock camping along any type of trail, whether you're doing the PCT, the CDT, or the or the AT or the ECT, or any of these trails. Okay, so let me show you what comes in this bag. Okay, this is why I like it. Okay, so this is the bug net. I can tell it's the bug net because of how light it is. Okay, so it comes with the bug net. Now, the bug net, what it does is it ties around the tree because it comes with its own little straps. That way you can, what do you call those things? Zip lines or something along those lines? Like yeah, so it's a ridge line. So you tighten that up, and your bug net goes over there, and you kind of get in from the bottom. And the only thing that I wish that they had is a way to kind of like make it wider. But you know, as far as a bug net, it's definitely functional, works in Florida, because I've had to use it in Florida. It definitely works. And as soon as you get into camp, especially if there's a lot of mosquitoes around, you're going to definitely want to pull this out. Okay, so this is the one I gave you, but this is, you know, yeah, because that was part of my set. Okay, now the next thing that comes, these are the straps and the hammock. So the hammock, just like any other hammock, is going to be, it's going to fold in on itself. So actually, no, I don't remember. Is that true or not true? I don't remember. Hold on. It's been a while since I've set this up. So here are the straps. So these are 12 feet long straps. How long are your straps? 15. Okay, yours might be longer, but mine are prettier. So, anyways, we got that. And then yes, this is the hammock, and as you can see, it's forest green. So this, like I said, these guys are from the Pacific Northwest. This right here is light. Most of your weight is right here, okay, and then the other part of your weight is this is your next heaviest part. Okay, so hold on, we were talking about carabiners. Oh wait, is this the carabiners? Oh yeah, I forgot. Do you want a pillow? You don't want a pillow? I don't need one, no. Okay, would anybody like a pillow? Send me an email, friartuck@hobotuck.com. So, it's just a basic blow up pillow. It comes with it. So, I mean, honestly, for me, it's a waste of, well, you know, I might keep it, but yeah, it's very simple. It folds into thirds, blows up. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, that's the only bad part of this is getting this thing in for the first bitch. Okay, there's something wrong here. Yeah, this honestly is probably the only defective part that they have. This is why I got rid of it the first time. I forgot. Yeah, so that's the only bad thing about Shanty Life is their pillows are crap. It's kind of like a bonus gift. I think somebody needs to tell them. But as far as this goes, so would you like a pillow? All right, so this is trash because I don't use their pillow. I didn't get it for the pillow. The rest of this, like by what, 0.4 ounces?
Every little bit helps.
Mm.
I would take the stuff sack away from the straps.
Don't worry about it. You want to keep all this stuff in the whatchamacallit, in its stuff sacks because it's easier. And plus, if you really want to compartmentalize it, you could put it all in one thing. I never did because between my puffer wolf and my underquill, I kind of had to put them all in there and kind of like what is it? Play a game of Tetris with them. So you don't ever want you want to keep them in the stuff sacks because it keeps them small. But anyways, that is that. So that's the first thing that's going on. If you want it, is Shanty Life Outfitters. I will put the affiliates link in afterwards. But Shanty Life Outfitters is pretty good. With that being said, with that being said, I'm working on another project and I want to get it done by October 1st. This is something, and I'm going to set something up on the website. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I will do it. We'll do it in the next week or two because I've got a short week next week. I only got 4 days. Yeah, because she's giving me 3 days off after working all those days. It kind of sucks, but whatever. I keep telling, give me more hours. I'm gonna see if anybody wants to give up a shift and go in on Saturday. But long story short, yeah, I'm working on a book. I've already got the first, maybe was it 10, 12 pages written. They've already. It's going to be a book on. It's going to be something along the lines of Beginner's Guide to Homelessness, or a complete guide to homelessness, from as far as from a homeless man's perspective. So I want to go through the process and start writing that out. I've got the introduction written with with the first. I don't know if I'd call it a first chapter, but the first section, and it's probably going to be somewhere around 35 to 55 pages, maybe 100 tops. But it's going to be a digital book, and if you would like to get into it early, if you would like an early release, so that means what'll happen is you'll have, once you buy it, you'll get access to it. And yeah, you'll get access to it. And if you go log into your account that you purchased it under, because you have an account to be able to do it, as long as you don't do it with guests, then you would be able to you'd be able to go in there and look at all the updated versions that I do. Either that, or I'm gonna put a link to a folder and just leave it like that. Just say it's read only. I can do that. I'll do something along those lines to where, because I'm going to be updating it. So if you'd like to do early release, which means you'd like to read my book and you'd like to get the early publications before any revisions are made, get it from the early draft, to be able to read it from its creation stage to its final stage. And as part of getting signed up with the early release, what you'll also get is you'll get a free copy of the book once we get to its final publication. That will be given to you, and you will have lifetime access to that, to those folders. You'll be able to read them. You may not be able. I don't know about downloading them because I don't want them distributed. I don't want people giving it away. That's the main thing. I mean, like, maybe to your friends and stuff like that. But if it becomes the whole point of this is me writing my experience and sharing my knowledge so that I can make a few bucks off of it. Okay. And so if you'd like to get into something like that, the book itself is going to be sold for $10. And I'm going to sell it exclusively through my website, and I may do Amazon later on, but as at least during the creation process, we're going to do this through the website, hobotuck.com. So what I'd recommend, so for the early release, you're going to pay $20. It's a one-time $20. And that way you get to read all the early publications, get to read it as it comes out. You can even send me comments and stuff like that. I'll create some sort of comment section for you as well. And then we will be able to I'll be able to put out a good finished product, and you get to watch me along with it. If you'd be interested in that, come on over to hobotuck.com. That'll be in the shop in the next few days, most definitely. But if let's see, years ago we had net hammocks. Ew. They were small, lightweight, and worked well. Really, that seems like it would be very uncomfortable. I don't know if they still make them though. Yes, they do, Skeeter. They definitely do. But anyways, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys go. I want to say, hey, if today's live stream was sponsored by Stephanie at openairproperties.net. If you're looking to go off grid in Arizona, Colorado, or Arkansas, definitely go over and reach out to Stephanie at openairproperties.net. And if you use the promo code FriarTuck when you send her the contact message, you'll get $50 off of your deposit. So if you let her know that you come from my community, just mention Friar Tuck, and you'll get $50 off of your deposit. It's generally about $200 per acre. It's all owner finance. It is a blank slate of land to do whatever you will with it. So if you're interested in doing something like that, go over and check out Stephanie, openairproperties.net. I am your host, Professor Tuck. Thank you for being here. I will see you Sunday night after I get off work. Thanks for being here again.